welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to the weekly reading. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Self-Love Rebellion? Hi, guys. We gonna see. Oh, let me get the before I go there. So I'm just warning y'all now. I have a collective message, and if you don't feel like sticking around to hear that, you can go and explore YouTube for the next 20 minutes and come back when we start on Aries. So, you've been warned. Let's see. Better give Jah all your thanks and praises. Children, go ahead and give Jah. I'm going to tell y'all, though, while I'm getting this together. Child, when I tell you, remember I told y'all I was going to try the somatic? What did I say last night? The somatic stretch, the somatic yoga. Oh my God. It was amazing. Like, I did it last night and I did it this morning. Immediate results. We love immediate results. So some of y'all may want to look into somatic exercises for like mobility, weight loss, the releasing of that stored trauma. That shit is amazing. And it's not strenuous. It's not something that you got to work too hard for. I mean, we love not working too hard. Okay, so this is something that you can get a lot of benefits, and it's just, I've been in a good mood all day. Okay, so this is about to be a habit changer right here, okay? But I do have some, it's like, speaking of trauma, and I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit without digging too much, but I woke up this morning and I was like, I forgot what I was listening to. Actually, I listened to this. I posted a short with Taraji Henson. And it kind of led me to a whole lot of thoughts. So get ready, because here we go. So not long ago, I went through something that was like beautifully traumatic, right? And I say beautiful because it was one of the most endearing experiences that I've ever had. But, and I hate to say but the heartbreak registered as if I lost someone like very near and dear. Like the heartbreak registered as like something I'd been through before that never, ever came back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never, ever. Oh, that's never coming back. And I felt as though, like, if I put the pain that I experienced in this particular situation under a microscope, right, I didn't even want to say it, Sarah, because, ooh, child. But if I put like myself, if a doctor put me up under the microscope, I think the pain would have registered as if I were grieving a loved one, right? And what was I gonna say? And it's not to say, I'm not saying that this is what happened necessarily, but it was as if I had been like, I don't know, like something happened to you that you just can't forget. You know, something like traumatic, right? And so I'm not saying that that's what happened, but that's how it registered. And it's just like how, I forget, scientists or whoever, they spoke very negatively to one glass of water and they spoke very positively to another glass of water, and they put it under the thing and the molecules was like crazy different, right? And I say all that to say that sometimes we have to gauge how is this going to register in my body if I participate or if I continue to participate. And I know that's a whole lot to think about, but it really don't take that long to think about, especially once you got a few like fucked up experiences under your belt, right? And so if you've ever lost a loved one, then you know that your body goes through a lot of physical and chemical changes that you're not really paying attention to because you're too sad. And a lot of this is involuntary. Well, all of it shit. But when we find ourselves going through those same types of changes and nobody died, and it's not like required, it's like we have to ask ourselves, why the hell am I going through this? I'm talking about things that are not necessary, like the things that you didn't have to go through with a particular person. It's like something about preventative measures could be like, or maybe you guys have gone through something that was just like, what the hell? And now you're trying to like prevent. And it's not about like trying to predict the next move, because I don't want y'all to come on my channel and be like, yeah, let me see what's next. I think it's more about, I want my channel to be more about like, you know, we're going to go with the flow with whatever happens in life. But for the most part, I know that my output is going to determine a lot of things. So this is more about us focusing on our output and what is being input. If that makes any sense, right? This is about getting in a better frame of mind so that a lot of this shit on these tarot channels won't even resonate with you. You'll be like, girl, is that what's happening? You'll just be watching for entertainment. Like, girl, I'm over here chilling. You know, I want y'all to be there. Okay? And what was else I was gonna say? There was one time I was so stressed out in a relationship, right? That we got into this terrible argument. It was really bad. And I remember him storming out. And I was so stressed out, and I was smoking cigarettes back then. I was so stressed out, and I don't think I had ate anything, that I ended up fainting. It was like Christmas time. I fainted, and I fell into the Christmas tree, girl. And when I woke up and saw the lights, I was like, no. No. And of course, he was not there, but to help me or anything like that. But that's the point. It's like, I didn't let somebody stress me out to the point of this. And you're not even here to pick me up at this goddamn Christmas tree. It was just like too much, you know? So I just need y'all to know that, and some of y'all may be in some of them turbulent ass, toxic ass, arguing all in front of people ass type relationships. The moment that I noticed that that was happening to me, this was years and years, a long time ago. The moment that I noticed that somebody was looking over from the bank, over down into the parking lot, like 150 feet away. It was kind of far away, and they could hear us arguing. It was too much. I need y'all to know it's not worth it. Anybody that had you going through, you went to jail? Me too, bitch. Me too. That's another story for another time. But when the police showed up, they took me. So it was like, I know that I'm not set up to be in no fucked up situation. I mean, my nerves, my bloodline, my ancestors, my temper, nothing inside of me is set up for that bullshit. So I have to, you know, whoa there, you know. So I'm just here to give you another perspective and let you know that you don't have to go through that. Okay, some stuff you don't have to. But the video that Taraji was talking about, right? And we're gonna get to it. Don't worry. This is the reading. So, because I still have a collective message with the cards. The video was talking. In the video she said, and some of y'all may have seen it. What legacy are you leaving? And I said, oh wow, you know. And a lot of times, and I will say, hell, growing up a poor kid, I will say that I always connected the word legacy to money, like or like accolades, things that you've accomplished in your life that have I don't know, tangible value. And I guess poor kids think like that. I don't know. Speak for myself. But when you think about legacy, do you really have time to be arguing with anybody? I heard this other video that said that successful people, like rich people, they don't argue with people like that. Now, you know, the verdict's still out. We'll see. But yeah. So, I mean, if that's, for me, that makes sense, because I notice the less I entertain bullshit, the more productive and in a peaceful state of mind I am. And the more my manifestations just come flying in. So, what else was I gonna say? Legacy. So it's like, how do you want to be known? You know, some people gonna talk however they're gonna talk, but for the most part, I know Mr. Jenkins as somebody who was a very nice person. He was very educated. He was very, you know, things like that. So it's like, how is it that you're going to want to be known? Are you going to want to be known as the person who always had a fucked up attitude? You know, do you want to be known as the person who never went out of their way for another person? Or do you want to be known as a person who was always a giver, who was always kind, who was always, you know, kind without being a pushover type of energy? It's like, how do you want to be known? Because there are some people, you know, they're publicizing everything now. Like the funerals everybody don't have good stuff to say at these funerals no more. And it's crazy, honey. I've seen some crazy ass videos, but it makes me think about, you know, my mother's funeral and how it, of course, sad, yes, but when I saw how many people appreciated her presence in their life, it was like, wow. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know if that church been that packed since. It looked like a Beyonce concert at my mother's funeral. And to see how many people she had touched, then she probably would have never known, because we struggled so bad. To this day, I have people that write me, oh, I went and took flowers for her birthday, or, you know, I started this thing in my life. I pursued this dream in my life because of your mother's influence, things like that. But so it's not about how much money you make in this lifetime. It's about how many people that you can touch in a positive way, and the lives that you end up saving just by being kind. You know what I mean? Again, not being a pushover, but by being kind, because it's free. We often want reciprocity. Just like I was speaking out about, you know, the, hey, Jihan, what's Jihan got going on? I was speaking out about the reciprocity with, you know, I give you content, you give me likes, it works like this, right? And feedback. You know, I feel like we're building a relationship. No? How do y'all feel about it? I really look forward to y'all. But we want this, but we don't really give it in our everyday lives. Especially we want it in romantic relationships. But it starts, you know, that receiving starts with just giving. You know what I mean? It's just giving. It doesn't start in the bedroom or on the first date or anything like that. It starts at the grocery store. It starts in the morning. It starts, you know. And with that somatic stretching and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you, there was one part. I understand how they say it releases trauma, because after I finished, after the first move, I noticed immediately that something was different and more relaxed in my body, right? And the grounding of it all, and at the end of it, he told me to thank myself, like thank my body. And bitch, I broke down. I broke down like a child. I was like, thank you, April. It was very dramatic, but it was like a very healing experience, and like a perfect way to start the day. And it's like, if you could just take 15 minutes. If I know that's not easy for a lot of people to do, but what's easy? You know, it's like, take time, lay down on the floor and try to get this done, because that shit was amazing. It's just about being more conscious about your movement. And it's lining up with this reading, I'm telling you, because something may not have come into fruition the way that you wanted to. There could be an earth sign involved, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There was, it's like you're healing from something that, because we got a false person here. It's like you're healing from something that may have bamboozled you. Another thing I wanted to share with y'all. I'm sorry. This is the last thing I'm going to share with y'all, right? And then I'll jump all the way in. Not right now. Okay. Not right now. Let's move on. I think that's going to come up, and I may save it for the next collective reading. So, there's somebody that was in your life or in your circle that may not be keeping it 100 collective. He said, you can tell I don't want to say it. You say you enjoy it here. Do y'all want the message? You could fall out with somebody. Or there could be like a disconnect. Is this in the past? This is somebody that maybe you worked with or that you were in a relationship with, one or the other. You said you do want to hear the message. What is that? You said it's not meant to be if it's not. I feel like I started losing momentum there. If it comes up, I will read it though. This is somebody that you were in a relationship with. You may have felt like, what's this? Oh, you felt like maybe I missed the mark. Almost like catfish. That's what it's giving. I don't even know if that's possible, Maria. Sounds like some red tape that I'll have to deal with in that regard, in that case. You may feel like you ended up receiving bad karma for even dealing with something. Somebody definitely did not reveal everything, or there's something that was very questionable. Somebody never truly opened up or like shared, or I don't know, there's a big, it's almost like a petition. Was it a petition? The thing that separates? Why? Is that you? There's somebody who, somebody feels like it's only right that we don't reconnect. It's like somebody's searching for what they... Why are they showing up in your reading? A partition, yes. So someone could be losing hope, but they're not. It's like slowly moving on. Is this you? They feel like things are over, but they're showing up in your reading to let you know that. I'm not sure why. Why? They may have found out that you weren't waiting for something when it comes to them. Waiting could have been like, waiting for what? For them to be in some sort of position, or for them to... This is almost like me saying, I'm gonna be who you need me to be one day. Or something like that, you know? Thank you for the $4.99, Sarah. Yeah, they better get lost or get these hands. Woo. I think this really stressed them out because maybe they didn't really see when that was going to happen, and you started to fade and become very like decisive about where you stand in the situation because you want the 10 of Cups, not the 7 of Cups. It's like, she looks worried. Like, what's going on? Which cup? Like, I don't know. This could have been something that was like, how did this register for you? It looks like you are... This actually made you stronger. Whatever the situation is, it actually made you stronger. I think you're healing from this already. I just think maybe you need to give give it a bit more time. Here's what you're walking away from, especially if you're the feminine energy. The Queen of Cups is the Queen of Cups. You could have water in your chart too, or you could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. The Queen of Cups... You could have been very loving to this person, even though that may be, for me to keep saying the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Wands is in my hand. It's like, thank you so much, Stacy. I love you, darling. Thank you for the 20, Stacy. You could be fine as hell like the Queen of Wands, but you're really very loving, and maybe that threw this person off. I don't know. But they're showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse. It's like a match, but not. It's like this person has some things that they have to do. But it looks like you know how to work through your disappointment. I don't think you're going to keep yourself like... You are definitely putting an end to something, or I don't know why it's coming up this week. If somebody was being a fickle, dickle, pickle with you, you're just putting an end to it. And I think it's going to have somebody thinking like about... I don't think they're going to do nothing about it. I think it's going to have somebody thinking about what they didn't do. And I don't think that you need to be concerned with it, because even with them thinking about what they didn't do, it's not going to make them do what you wanted them to do or what they're supposed to do. Because this is somebody who is just simply... Like, if you're looking for... If this is someone who's looking... Let's say this is about love. This is not someone who is looking for a commitment. This is someone who's looking for an exchange. Like a transaction. We got 266 people in here and 92 likes. I want to go to Aries so bad. But I need y'all to help me out. You said she got him in their feelings again. It's crazy. This is somebody who's looking for something that's more, I don't know, it's giving transactional. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, I don't know why it's giving me comfort zone. It's like, I would like the benefits of said dynamic. Let's get 111 likes. I would like the benefit of this, but I don't want to work. So, what's your advice? Is this love that I'm feeling? Do you want something that you have peace about, or do you want something that you don't have peace about? That's your advice. You know what I mean? I love these. I love the cards that came out for your advice. The Fool, the Magician in the Reverse, and the Empress. Man or woman. And it's not about, because, what was this video? I think I saw a video earlier about this guy who, you know, he was talking about he's a multimillionaire and all this kind of thing. And I heard what he was saying. You know what I mean? And I do believe that if you work hard and you earn your keep and all this kind of stuff, that you should, you know, the things that in your life, the people in your life, everybody's not going to appreciate you, honey. Everybody's not going to give a fuck about that, right? But the things that you get in your life, or the people, it's like a lot of people want prefer for their money to match their woman, and their this to match this, and this to match this. And I think that's that fine line between what you deserve and being and crossing the border of something dark. You know what I mean? Because from my experience, either I've met some of really wealthy people who've been wealthy, or some of the most humble, kind people, like, relax, let's go in the garage and smoke a J type people I've met in my life. Okay, but they got all this money. But a lot of these new money, they get like, yeah, you know, you're supposed to be like this. And people who love themselves gonna be like that whether you got money or not. You know what I mean? But it's, I say all that to say that the Empress is the type that's like, I'm already doing what I'm supposed to do. And it's not that I won't, it's just not that I can't contribute to this. It's that I'm gonna enjoy myself. If you're not even trying to make this happen, I'm gonna enjoy my life, honey. It's not, nothing's gonna stop here. There's something like that going on with you this week. Like, if they say, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it, or I'm gonna have to cancel the trip, you're gonna be like, okay. We decided to go with someone else. Oh, okay. Best, all the best. Yeah, we'll talk soon. I don't know. It's just giving like, happy birthday, Elise. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. But it's giving, okay, no problem. No, it's cool, it's cool. We'll catch up, or the next time. I don't know. You're not offended about something, which is good. So, all that to say, we're about to move on. Your body, mind, and soul are in a deep period of healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing that you need with an open heart. So right now, if it doesn't naturally flow, don't press, don't force, none of that. Don't do any of that. So, hello, West. What was I say? West Scott, Irish boy. What's up? So, let's go to Aries. We're gonna be here for a while. I don't think the messages are gonna be too long though. Aries. Ooh. She's gone. You may be saying that, or somebody may be saying she's gone. Something about she's gone. Celebration. You could be looking or not looking back at something that was not celebratory for you. It's like you couldn't get all the way into the party, you know? It's like it wasn't... It's like you're not looking back at a time that you wouldn't have written home about. Like, you ever went through something that... It's not that it didn't have noteworthy moments, but as a whole, as an experience, top to bottom, you don't want to look back at it. Like, you wouldn't put that in the category of celebration. I don't know. What is this about? This could be connected to a person. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may want to communicate with you. You feel like you see this person clearly, and what you see is something very inconsistent, possibly even indecisive. It's almost like I heard something earlier about titles, something about a situationship and how people end up in situationships. You may be going over your non-negotiables, or like you may be, I don't know if you're going over them. I mean, you may be going over them for yourself. Like, it's probably ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. But, you know, the last thing, let's say me and you drive out to the suspended bridge as like a day, you know, an activity for the day or whatever, right? The last thing I'm going to want to see is a caution sign on that suspended bridge, because ain't shit but trees and rocks down there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the last thing I'm gonna want to see is, you know, this bridge may not be so stable. You know what I mean? I'm not finna touch that damn bridge. I'm not even finna walk close to the edge of the bridge, you know? So it's something like that going on. You know, you looking at this suspended bridge and it's like, I don't know. And the wind kicking up. Like, something ain't it. And you can see it. And they feel like something with you two is not working, but they're holding. Ooh, something about... What's that about? There's a lot of pentacles on this person's end. So either you put a lot of time in with this person, or there's something about money. And they feel like you, who's this? They feel like you, it's like they're attracted to you, but they feel like you are like no nonsense right now. Like, you're in a very, I don't trust you, I don't want to be with you, or I don't trust you, I don't, this is not it's not a celebration. Four of Wands in the reverse and celebration in the reverse. Like, I'm not feeling... Somebody's not viewing something as a good time. They're viewing it as a headache. And that could be you. And somebody who's hurt. It's like you're viewing this person as somebody who's hurt you, as somebody who has stressed. You know, they brought stress, instability, a weak rope on the suspended bridge. It's like, if I walk across this, it's going to snap. And then what's going to happen to me? Gold digger. Somebody, they could be a gold digger too. I don't know if you know this person. Oh, either this person is really money hungry, or they, I don't know. It's like you associate. Who is this? I got Taurus energy. I got water sign energy. I got fire. I got earth. A lot of earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You may have felt used by this person, if not for money, resources, or something. You felt used, because we got sudden wealth here, too. Ooh, Aries. In other news, I see why. If somebody's like a gold digger in your life, or it doesn't have to be a gold, it doesn't have to be about money. I mean, it's given that, though. But it's like, it looks like you're pursuing something that's bringing in a lot of money for you. You look like you're getting your beauty rest. Like you're in a it looked like you could be approached by a lot of gold diggers. That's what it looks like. It's like, it's not off. Yeah, it's giving opportunist. But not even committed. It's like, I'm picking up on trash. I don't like the energy is trash. That's what it's giving. It's like, what are you here for? I don't know. It's giving, what are you here for? You question, what the fuck are you here for? I don't like that. And then you got protect. I'm telling you, everything. Wow. And the Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Who is this? Who is this for Aries? Could be a Virgo. Don't have to be a Virgo, but the Magician in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. Somebody who coming back to do it again. Somebody who's going to try to come back and do it again. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who would be dependent. It's giving troll. Oh, Sean. This says, you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to give to others, which you do effortlessly. Oh my God, Aries. Be careful. It is important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Honey, this could be financial, too. Or this could just be you getting in the spirit of, no. Absolutely not. Not answering the phone. This says, the shining clouds make happiness your gift, while the darker clouds warn that pain comes swift if you answer the phone. For whoever this is, I'm not saying, I don't know who this is for you. For some of y'all, this could be y'all child. And they doing too much, too. I'm sorry, Aries. Either way, you're experiencing some kind of win this week. And, or you could just be in like this winning period right now. And you just need to be in it. Like, experience that for yourself. And, you know, save and invest wisely as you go through this. You know, it's like stack for the rainy days. I'm not even saying there's going to be any rainy days. But just stack. That's crazy. Taurus. You're running and you're running and you're running away. But you can't run away from yourself. Okay. Taurus. Somebody trying to, ooh, Taurus, it's up for you too, isn't it? You feeling real good this week. I like that. It's drawing something into you too. It's like you feeling all empowered and stuff. Let's see what this is. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, JoJo, for being here. You stand strong in the face of any failures. Especially, I don't know, you may have one of them difficult people in your life, okay? Oh, shiesty. Ooh-wee. It's like somebody cowers in your light this week. Okay? Somebody got a control issue. I'm hearing old sly devil. You see them though. Because you're in a good place. They're coming back to an empty house story. It's like, you're not going to be studying this. You're going to be looking at this like, I know you ain't. I know you lied. You've already started anew in some way. So you're going to question this at the door. This is kind of like, I don't know, the dance away lover, you know. Somebody took too long to come back around to you, because you're going to be looking at this motherfucker like, where have you been, though? I don't even care where you've been. Just go back. I think you're tired. You're going to meet this person at the door. They coming back, though, to apologize and not be upfront about everything. I am getting that. But it's like you've already shut down to whatever this is. This person, like, you may have experienced a lot of unhappiness in this connection with this person. And it's like there's nothing for you to go back to. You feel like if you went back to that, you'd be right back to pulling your hair out. You're being asked to connect with others in a meaningful way. It's like you realize everything that you need to realize about this person and you don't want nothing to do with it. Is this the same person? you it's like you may have remained the same, but you watched this person kind of flip-flop and something came in between your desire to keep putting into this connection, to keep, you know, feeding into it, because you notice this person kind of Jekyll and Hyde with you and you're like, okay, so which one? You know, it's like you don't even want to think about who they represented themselves as because of who they showed up as, because of who that other motherfucker is inside of them. You know, once you saw that, you may have gone through a denial period for a while. You may this week of, you know, how it used to be, but I don't think, something may have been so bad that you like, nah, I saw that. I saw that. I don't know about that. You don't know which one with this person. You don't know which one is them. Which side of you is consistent? Which one can I trust? Or are you all of these people? You're being asked to connect with other people, though. You know, simply being around other people. You're in need of this right now. Deep connections will benefit you in a lot of ways. Turn down what doesn't feel right this week. But you do have, somebody asked about money. I do see that. You got a whole ship coming in, something that you've waited for. Get happy, though. You could just be sad about, like, this connection, but your advice is to kind of let that burn. It's like, you may feel like this wasn't love, you know. But you do have, oh, shit. Baby, you're going to be in a really good position. Like, your stability is definitely changing. Get out and meet new people as much as you can. You know? We do need some more likes in the room, Sean. We do. Y'all like the video. It really helps the channel. Let's help each other out with these likes, you guys. He said, finally made it for the Gemini reading. We about to go into Gemini right now. 300 people, 138 likes. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Y'all don't like this? You ain't gotta like me. Do you like the readings? That's so crazy to me. I've gotten in the habit of, like, as soon as I come in, I go ahead and like, because, child, if you notice, this is people's job now. Like, I started noticing that. I was like, wow, a lot of people are going to online because, I don't know. It started to make me think, like, who's going to be at the bank when I need? Like, are we going to have people in person at some point? Some of y'all may be thinking about that this week, Gemini. Where we at, 44? Let's see, 30, I don't know. Thank you so much for the $9.99, Hillary. God bless you. I appreciate y'all's love and support. Thank you so much. As you come in, like the video. Look, it was like 25 people left when I said like. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're still leaving. Yes, let's weed out all the assholes. Let's weed them out. Maybe I should sit here for 5 more minutes and just wait for everybody to leave. I'm just playing. Let's go, Gemini. Ooh, be careful, Gemini. Be careful now. Wait a minute. It's like they want to talk to you. This person's kind of double-minded, Gemini. Is it you? I'm just playing. Somebody wants to work things out with you, but I don't know if they're going to keep it all the way 100, though. You know? Thank you so much, Intuitive Gem, for the 10. Thank you. Uh-oh. I swear I pressed it like 5 times before it let me like it. So, yeah. You could be very focused on home, family, and all of your commitments. If you're married, if you have children, I see you very focused on that. Planning for the future. You could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh. A lot of y'all are planning your financial freedom. Okay? That is what it's looking like. It's like you're putting the building blocks in place for a very nice life. Okay? And I like it. So that's the first thing on your mind. That's your priority this week. I'm hearing this every week. Now, your emotional life could be a little different, but you try not to worry about it. You know, a lot of you can have a whole lot of options available to you too, but I don't think you're stressing about it. I don't think you're stressing about it. You know. Now, there's someone who disappointed you, or who's disappointed with the situation with you, and they want to see if y'all can work it out. Ooh. The outside interferences could have ruined this, could have ended this. Like a third party gossip, shit people had to say. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person's upset. Is it at you? I mean, they may be upset with themselves. They're not talking about this, but they're upset. And I think that they're upset that y'all are not talking. They're upset that this didn't work out. They may be upset with themselves if they're the one that put you in this position. Is this the same person? It's like this person just watches you now. They want to communicate with you, but they don't put their physical effort there, and it's actually wearing them out physically. To just watch and let this be over. But why are they not? It's not that they can't. They just give up. It's like they're just trying to get... Why are they in your reading then? Like, I don't know. It's like... I guess because y'all are not talking. I can't really explain it because they're not doing nothing about it. And that's probably why you're not worried about none of your options right now. Because what are they doing about it? You want to make sure that you're making the right decisions. Because your main thing is, what about my family? What about my future? What about... Honey, because y'all ain't talking about nothing but today. Y'all ain't talking about nothing but tonight. Okay? Or what's going to serve you. I'm trying to think about legacy. Like we talked about earlier. I'm trying to think about legacy. Y'all talking about what's going on this weekend. Don't let anything get in your way when it comes to what it is that you're wanting to create. A lot of you, you know, it's like your options right now is like, and options are an illusion anyway, because, yeah, you could have a lot of people who you could sleep with tonight. But you don't have a lot of people who would be on the same track that you're on. How are you thinking right now? It's like there's not a lot of people that you would do this with, that you can do this with, or that even have the bandwidth for what you're talking about. So a lot of good things coming this week. I'm not seeing love knocking at your door, but I'm seeing it being available. You know what I mean? It's like it's there. That's what Young Dolph said. Hell, it'll be there. It'll be there when you get where you're going to. So this says you're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way that feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now, and it needs to be expressed in a bigger way. You may not need any distractions while this is going down, Gemini. It's like you have a chance to really unlock the desires of your heart. It's like, wouldn't you want to do that? Thank you so much for the $9.99, Lynn. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Y'all have a blessed week. Oh my God, I cannot. Okay, there we go. You have the opportunity. You have a very golden opportunity in front of you, Gemini. One that not many people get to. You've been having some wonderful readings, Gemini. So, y'all like the video as you come in. If it resonates, if you enjoy the chat, or if you just want to support the channel. Where we at? Oh my God, they're taking likes away. That's crazy. That must be Gemini cross watchers. Like, I don't want Gemini to win. Let's see. 58. There's been a lot of hate going on, y'all. This shit crazy. A lot of you Cancer may start to feel numb to the madness, you know. I appreciate y'all for liking the video though, you know. But you know what I also got? This may resonate with y'all. Let me see something. I ain't switched the sign, no way. It may be a message for Cancer. Some people may take you the wrong way, Cancer. I've really been getting this for Cancer lately. I feel like you've worked very hard in your life. The only thing that may be missing in your life is like intimacy. And people may like judge you in a way. I don't know if you don't look like what you've been through, or if you look like you could be super sweet, but you look like a thug. Or there's something like that kind of maybe throws people off. And my mom told me this story a long time ago about getting her and her sister got stranded in the dark country road type. You know what I'm saying? You said you from Kentucky? It's given Kentucky. Like this dark country road, right? And the people that ended up saving her, they ended up running into these bikers, like Sons of Anarchy type of bike in the middle of the night. And their ass wasn't supposed to be out anyway. And one of the scariest looking ones came up and helped them out. And that's how they ended up getting home. And so there's something about not judging. Or maybe you shouldn't judge someone else. It's like maybe they shouldn't judge you, or you shouldn't judge them. Because you never know who might be the one that's there for you. Thank you so much, Kendall, for the $4.99. Come through, y'all. I love you guys. You say you was born in Kentucky. I used to live not far from Louisville. We used to go out there a lot to, I used to play at this college for the graduations. What was that? Western Kentucky at WKU? So yeah. You could be a very relatable person too. It's like you're a very relatable source. So there's something about somebody not needing to judge you. I see you very grounded and not worried about that shit this week. Okay, I do see that. What is this? Some of y'all may be taking a bit of a breather. Some of y'all may be, now I'm hearing Some of you may be an entrepreneur. You may just make enough money to where you can take some time off. Some of y'all are looking forward to not having to work in the future. Some of y'all may get an offer this week that makes it to where you don't have to. Okay. But I saw this thing about entrepreneurs. It's like, you know, until you can take 3 months off and like airplane mode, then you're only self-employed. You're not an entrepreneur. So I thought that was interesting. Thank you so much, Becca, for the 4. I appreciate you. You said the Sag reading might be ghetto again, but it's in a Shakespeare kind of way. We gonna see. You are feeling very abundant and grateful, but you still may be grieving something in the background and still like, you know, as you're walking away from it, as you're starting over, it's like you still deal with some residual trust issues, and you work really hard in order to like not think about that. And you may not believe somebody that you really like, so you're not really open to it. You're kind of looking at the history of why do I attract people like this. So I just see like things happening for you, good things, and where your mind is this week. But also, you got a lot going on this week. I feel like you want intimacy in your life, but you don't necessarily trust it. And so you're not fighting for it. It kind of overwhelms you, but then you're kind of horny. So you kind of you revisit it, but you're really not sure. And with all of that going on, Cancer, what's your advice? Because I don't even know what to tell you. I definitely wouldn't tell you to date, or like if this is how you're feeling, what do you need to do? Because I feel like you're like in the heel. The Star card. Just heal, you know. Pour into your garden. Oh. Did you delete it? Because what the fuck was that? I was about to snap. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Does that say what I thought it said? That shit crazy as hell. Because you still dealing with, you still a little down in the dumps. You've pulled a lot of... Damn, you saw that? You pulled a lot of kind of down in the dumps in the background of life. That comment went fast, didn't it? We not doing that shit crazy. It's like, ooh, TTT's about to come online. How can I be an idiot tonight? That shit crazy as hell. So, Cancer, you got bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off out of fear, which is understandable, but you need to find the strength to make it happen, baby. You're going to feel so much better when you do. You're going to feel a lot better when you do. Thank you, JoJo. You're going to feel a lot better when you do. It's Knight of Swords. You got to move on from this energy, baby. This shit, I know that it was hard on you. Something was really hard on you, but you have the truth by your side. You have the truth about this person. You have the truth about the situation. And with that, you can nip something while it's not that bad. You can nip something while... You can nip something while... Before it got too bad. You know what I mean? It's like, now that I see it... I was talking to my sister the other night. She said that was the best thing I ever heard was... when somebody show you who they are, believe it. You would save yourself so much trouble if you actually did. And, like, acted accordingly. So, it's like something is what it is. And either you're going to stick around and get hurt, or you're going to enjoy these blessings that you got going on. Because you will be met with the intimacy that you need if you let go of the bullshit that you don't. And that was Cancer. And then we're gonna go to Leo. Now I'm hearing, you better believe it. You better be. That was my shit, okay? Let's go, Leo. Where my Leos at? I don't know why it's making me laugh. I'm hearing, it's not over. I'm gonna try to do it right this time around. Yeah. Yep. Now, I don't know which one of y'all it is, but for somebody it's not over, and for the other person it may be. Or at least as it were. It's over as it were. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? Somebody may be in denial about this. It's like kind of needing it spelled out or something like that. But somebody may already be, it's like you may already be over this a little bit, you know? It's like the worst is over for you. It's like you're afraid, but you want it. That's kind of crazy. Is that afraid to move on? Yeah. Why? You want to work something out. Well, this could be them. Take it how it resonates. You could want to work something out. They could want to work something out with you. But somebody knows that whatever this deception is a problem. It's a problem. Or if it has, didn't I say something about the last reading where I said one of y'all, this would be cheating? Somebody knows that either, you know, my situation hasn't changed, so I can't offer anything solid, or I did not provide, you know, I was deceptive in the past, and now it's hard to convince this person that I'm a good person or something like that. So that could be an issue. So for somebody, it's not over. What's the advice for that person? For whoever feels like it's not over, I mean, it's easier said than done because this is something that you desire, but I don't see it actually happening right now. And this is about becoming okay, whether it does or it doesn't happen. This is about finding your emotional and all of your independence with or without this thing or this person. And for the other person, it's like, if you can't trust it, I don't know. It's like, can you? It's like in the past, you couldn't trust this, but in the present, it looks like you can. So what should you do about that? Because I think you're still having a hard time with it. I think it's like wearing you out as a whole, you know? And I don't think it's like you haven't moved on, but your feelings ain't open to it either. It's like, maybe you still have some things that you need to say. Now I'm hearing the old me is dead and gone. You gone from the Queen of Cups. It's like you went from super loving and open to this situation to it's like protecting your emotions or kind of like pulling them back or even becoming manipulative at some point to hell no, to the no. Like the Queen of Swords is like, I'm not mad or nothing, just hell no. You know what I mean? It's like, no. And I feel like this might be you, Leo. So you're deciding not to worry about it because you done took me through too many changes. And while you was going through them changes, how was this person helping you with it? Oh, they was making you feel rejected. You know what I mean? I know I'm taking you through changes. It's almost like somebody who take you through so much that you get your shit together. And then they come back because, I don't know, whether it's because you have your shit together or what. I don't know, man. I don't like the energy. I don't like it. Because it's like, yeah. Something, them making you feel the way that they made you feel turned you into a whole nother person. Hey, Kenya. Likes are public and their subscription show people are living in fear of what others think. I will always like the video. I'm grateful. Thank you, Maria. Is that so? It's like people are afraid. Like if your name show up on my like list, are people really looking at shit like that? Matter of fact, shut up, April. Yes, they are. Jesus, Holy Ghost. Yes, they are, honey. And maybe I'm just not one of the people that try to see who liked this and who did that and who did. I don't have that kind of time on my hands. I don't have the interest. Baby, I could be head over heels in love with you and not look at your Instagram once. It's something like, I don't know what's wrong with me. They said April just a little too real for me sometimes, but we could hear the care in her voice, so it feels better. I don't be meaning to. I mean, I can't be fake with you though. It don't agree with my system. It'll just come up. It's like something that don't sit right on your stomach. Like I can't be a part of a lie. My whole life fall apart. If I can't. So at least you know. And it's crazy that this card says, I'm gonna read the other one next. This says, the child says you are honest and lenient. That's crazy. You are honest and lenient and treasured by friends and honored for this temperament. That's what it says. So some of y'all may be honest like me. This says manifest. You are always manifesting whether you are aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts and you're being asked to manifest consciously. You said this Leo doesn't trust them. Sure. Through your positive thinking so that you will attract into your life exactly what you are wanting. Yeah, Leo. What's this? You're even being guided. It's like decision time. For something in your life that just hadn't been all the way closed out, this is you making a decision to go right or go left. I do see that. And I think you're going to make the decision that's best for you this week. You don't see that, Virgo. You got a decision this week too, Virgo. Some of y'all could be born in August. Y'all could be August Virgos. Or something about the summertime could be something. Scorpio energy too. Aries, water sign. You really love somebody. This is like having to leave but not wanting to, but feeling like, it's like, what can I do? I can't make you reciprocate. I can't make you talk to me. I can't make you love me. I can't. Every time I put my foot out there or my something out there, my heart out there or something like that, I get hurt. Somebody associates like relations. I don't know. What about this relationship? Like with pain, you know, or like giving up on this connection because somebody has put their foot down. And this could be you that's put your foot down or someone else. What about this decision? Somebody's like, I can't worry about this. Hold on. Somebody else could have come in between you two's connection too. Like there were people that came in and kind of sabotaged this connection. And this is like, but I cut this person off. But yeah, but we never talked about it. You know, we never came to like, I don't know. I feel like there wasn't a conversation that followed. It's almost like, oh, I saw this thing. I think it was Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson. And he said something about like, men never apologize. They just take it on the chin or something like that, he said. They just handle it. And it's like, yeah, but I mean, for the sake of, I don't know, I guess it depends on what you value in the situation. Like if a relationship is what you value, or if some kind of like relational reciprocity is what you're looking for, then you might want to address the issue. Like there's something like that going on. It's like, yeah, but what needs to be addressed? Because it's like something keep happening. It's like, yeah, but is the pattern broken though? Surely don't. At least one I dealt with. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, is it going to happen again? You're thinking a lot about either something you haven't moved on from or wanting to reconnect. Somebody's wanting to communicate, but it's like they're waiting. Or they've waited and nothing's happened. So it's like they're trying to move on this week. You trying to move on, they trying to move on. Because someone is just like inactive and it's becoming more distant, you know? I would let this person focus on themselves, or this person needs to let you focus on whatever it is that you need to focus on this week. Almost like until the air clears. I do feel like there will be communication, but I feel like some time is going to go by before that happens. Yeah, right now is not the time. Right now, you could make it worse. You or somebody else could make it worse on yourself if you try to push this situation. It says you being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person that you've become, with the Ace of Swords. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your truest self. It's giving absence makes the heart grow fonder too, because I feel like in this separation, in the absence of whatever this is, it's like the emotions just grow. It's like seeing the actual value of something and wanting to really present better this time. Like if I get another chance, I'm gonna do this shit right. This says, when the friendly moon shines down upon your shores, he is announcing a nicer career, glory, and honor to be yours. It's not over. But don't fight it right now. This is the time to like, there's like a clearing that's going on. I'm not saying that, I'm hearing overhaul. I'm not saying that it's going to be, how can I say this? I'm not saying that this person's not going to be in your life anymore. You're not going to be in their life anymore. Depending on your situation. If it don't resonate, it don't. But For those of you who are like, is this person going to be in my life? Or cross-watcher wondering if Virgo's going to be in your life. I wouldn't push it right now. I wouldn't push it right now because things are kind of shaping up in your favor. And maybe right now isn't the time to be up under each other or whatever that is. And some people are actually exiting your picture. I don't know if all this is happening this week, but yeah. It is good news that like follows whatever's going on. So Libra. Good news this week. Something takes your focus. If somebody was like spying on you, it's like the focus may switch this week. I don't know. Or maybe if you were going through like some kind of audit or inspection. How's that gonna go? Shockingly well is what I'm getting. If somebody was spying on you, they will start holding back. They may feel like it's not worth the fight anymore. Because they see something that maybe they didn't want to address before. This could be another Libra, Virgo, or a Taurus. Or like, let's say you were looking into something and then you finally determined, oh, this just isn't the right fit for me or something like that. It's something like that. It's like, I didn't want to admit this to myself before. I didn't want to address it before, but maybe it's just not it, you know? And it's like, you may be walking away from something due to that, due to like coming to this real, or like, accepting this works out in somebody's favor. Because something would have just kept going in a circle. And it's like, I'm actually ready to get over this. That's what it's giving. I see you switching the focus away from something that didn't do nothing but give you a headache. And it may have been like every time you weren't worried about it, they were attracted. I don't know. There's you. Ooh. Oh, they used to you. Oh, they're not going to be used to this behavior from you. How they going to react to that? Ooh, they're not going to talk to your ass. They're going to feel like you're over them. They're going to be like, what happened to the Libra that was here for this bullshit? Or that I could manipulate, that was in love with me, or something like that. They're going to want... It's like they're going to know that the relationship is over, and they're going to know it was because of their manipulation. I think you've outgrown it. This is like, yeah, you're healing from a narcissist. It doesn't have to be that word, but the Emperor in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands. The attractive, emotionally unavailable control freak. Kind of not loving, you know. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, kind of like held back, real fickle pickle with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And he kind of left you with all the responsibility of your feelings. That one. What is the child about? This could have really disappointed you. Maybe y'all have children together, or the children could be disappointed by something too. Or something like that. This is like when we break up, it's not just me and you breaking up, it's us kind of thing. But I see you walking away from it because you just don't have no peace, and you need that. I mean, peace is so underrated. And we hold on to the thing that's quite literally taking the peace from us so bad in order to what? Not experience the peace that we're actually needing. No. It says you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe is no longer an option for you. Reject this nonsense. It's no longer an option for you. It's time for you to make your world just a little bit bigger. Imagine the possibilities and go for them. Baby, it's got to be something better than that. And it's coming. And I feel like you making this room, just look out. Look out. You're going to be happy that you did. Look out for good news. It'll be coming around the mountain when she go. Y'all can live in a mountainous. Is that the word? Y'all can live in a mountain area. I forgot where I heard it, but they said that stones hold memory. And I thought about a mountain as soon as I heard that. I was like, imagine what stories a mountain would have to tell. So this could have been like a mountain in your life. And this could, baby, your testimony is going to be lit. That's what it's giving, Libra. So hold on. Just look out for good news. Scorpio. They say the sun and it shine for all, but in some people world it never shine at all. Scorpio, you could be looking into changing residence, moving in with a partner, moving away from a partner, taking how it resonates. Your third eye is open. You know the person. Ooh. What is this? Is that you? You may be letting it be what it is when it comes to a person in your life, a partnership. Yeah, some of y'all could be either spending some money on moving, spending some money to move, like dropping a lot of money on a house, a new house, a relocation, or you're moving because of a breakup. It's like I'm hearing irreconcilable differences. It's like you being honest with yourself about something, the truth. It's like you knew something, you knew it was trying to walk away. You can foresee how happy you're going to be on the other side of this. Even if it really sucks right now, it's like you already have a really good feeling about how it's going to be on the other side. And I think you're right, because you got great fortune here. Killing the people while having the fun. Yeah, you tired of this. This is like killing the people while having their fun. It's like somebody was killing you slowly while they was having fun. And not connecting with this energy is making you feel better, actually, because I'm not picking up on that's the kind of person you want to connect with. Well, that's great fortune here. It could be very arrogant as well. You may feel like, damn, why I couldn't get all this while I had the whole family situation? Why didn't all this come? It's like, why? You may feel like you have to have one or the other, but it's not that you have one or the other. It's like, I get all this money, or I get the job, but I don't have the relationship anymore. I have this, but I don't have this anymore. And it's like, that may have been the sacrifice for this great fortune coming in, because that person don't belong in this part of your story. They probably don't deserve to be in this part of your story, to be honest. I don't think they deserve to be in this part of the story. And they know that. They know that. They was cold. They was inconsistent. They were an asshole. They were controlling. They didn't take accountability for shit. Think with your mind. Plan for your future. Don't get stuck on the things that you can't do, because look at how much is actually happening for you right now. I feel like you're going to look up and be like, wow, you could be like the new person in town and it could be real cute. Okay. Like people could be like, who is that? So this move, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really good for you. It's putting you in a very good position. And I don't think that, I feel like you're just going to want to sit in this for a while and not really, you know, jump out there and do anything. There's something that you may have to ask for help this week, and it could be moving on, whether this is, you know, financially, or it's just kind of stressing you out. Like, what should I do? If you don't know what to do, I wouldn't do anything right now. It'll be fine. Allow yourself to go through these. You could be feeling somebody else's karma happening to them too. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's about, but somebody may be suffering and you're kind of feeling that as these good things are happening for you, and it's kind of causing some confusion. But the moment that you shift your energy away from that, because you're gonna remember. It's gonna dawn on you at some point, like, that wasn't what I needed it to be anyway. This says you're being asked to request help from others. You do not need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people that want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It is a sign of strength to reach out. Do it today. Distance, making peace, healing. Everything is about to get better, Scorpio. Like all the areas of your life. And you're going to be like, oh my God. All I had to do was this. And it may feel like the hardest thing, but I'm telling you, you're going to be happy that you did this. Let's see. Somebody could be African. It's just random. Sagittarius. As we're moving into Sag. Or of African descent. I know that was random. You could be thinking about a person, or somebody's thinking about you. It's like, maybe it's not the right time, but it's like, I'm thinking about us. Someone could have lost somebody that they really love. There could be distance and like kind of a block there, whether you're blocked or they're blocked or something about a block. And until something is addressed, I'm not seeing that block being lifted. Even if it was addressed, I'm not seeing like a whole lot of movement from the station. You know, it's like I'm planted here and I'm planted here. But there's still a connection. It's like there's still love. But one's not waiting anymore for that love, and the other realizes that this may be kind of what I get because of how I acted with you. You know what I mean? And it's like for someone else not to be waiting. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Oof. Especially, okay, there's two people who love each other. And that love is still there, but one of you had somebody else. Okay? And somebody's feeling like, damn, if this person moves on from me, then that's kind of what I get, because I did have this other person. And you know, I don't see those two getting back together, but the fact that this third energy is popping up, if it's romantic, it's like, if you're not, okay, if you're the one who had another person, it's like, how would you feel if this was happening to you? And it's like clearly love between you and another person, but they got somebody else in their life. And, you know, I can tell you the sky is blue, pink, purple, and red, but if you look up and see gray, there's nothing I can't convince you of otherwise. So it's like, I can tell you that, oh yeah, we're not together no more, blah, 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 blah. But then why are they here? There's something like that going on. So it's not the right time for something, and someone's feeling like they failed, you know what I mean? Like somebody's really in a bad place. It's like one person is kind of, I'm not saying, wow, I'm heading to the Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. I feel like somebody want to go to Kokomo, but they like, damn, I can't go right now. That's what it's giving. Somebody's like, I really want to go, but what about this? How you feel about this? You don't have no peace about it. You like, should I get over it? What should I do? Should I work on it? Well, how they feel? They thinking about it a whole lot too. They don't know if it's just a missed opportunity, but in reality, I wasn't really getting what I needed from this connection. So is it a missed opportunity? I feel like y'all both kind of in y'all head about this. But y'all, neither one of you are talking about it, committed to it, but you're both kind of in this limbo space about it. This says, you're being asked to detach from something you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Again, yes, you will. It's not the right time. This is a time for you to notice some kind of pattern that you may, either that this person has or that you may find yourself in when you're wanting something and you're kind of pushing for it and you shouldn't push for it. You know, it's something like that. Some of you maybe get into like studying more. I feel like you're at your best when you're, ooh, it's definitely a match. There's a chance here. Y'all still distract yourself with making yourself happy. I don't know if you want this to come back together, but y'all both got this on your mind and y'all showing up as a match. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Wands. But as long as whatever is stressing this connection out, as long as it can't be built on the proper foundation, then all y'all have is this connection that y'all can't do nothing with. So this person who's in despair, I just want to check and see what should they do, and then I'm going to move on. He said all they talked about is their needs. The last thing I want is a selfish ass person. Because I'm so like not. I couldn't do it. Despair. What's their advice? What did I say yesterday? Don't expect results you did not work for. That's to whoever this person is right here that's got their head down like, oh God. You want reciprocity. You want something like that feels good, that's equal, but you haven't moved on from something else. And I'm not seeing it come together until something happens. Baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. You still love her? That's okay. It'd be like that. I don't think it's like an absolute no. I feel like it's a not right now in Sagittarius's reading. It just depends. What happened? So, Capricorn. It's like you feel like you're on the right path this week. Is this your energy? Thanks, JoJo. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, JoJo. Because what the hell? What is this for Capricorn? Is this you? This is not you. This is someone that you love. But I think you give up. You're trying to distract yourself. You could be mad at this person, but it's like this person is in a very focused type of energy. Now, this could be you, or this could be the other person. It's saying that it's somebody else. It's like, okay, let's just say I'm talking to you, all right? Because I don't want to get it confused. And for some of you, it could be flipped. So take it how it resonates, right? It's spicy, that's petty. I just looked up and read that. Anyway, somebody's like in their own day shit. You know what I mean? Like focus. Somebody could literally be living in their purpose, like do something for a living that, like, you know, is aligned with their purpose. And there's a lot of money on the table with the 10 of Pentacles and North Node. And I don't know who this is that has a problem with this. So if you on your shit right now, it's like somebody, how do they feel about this? I don't like it. I don't like it. This is somebody who's keeping quiet, you know what I mean? So there's one person who's like laser focused, making, you know, making money, really not looking into, it's like, this person ain't got no peripherals, you know? They may be, I'm not getting I don't know if judgment means anything. Like, I'm not getting a judgmental, like a non-judgmental person or something like that. And then there's somebody who has like a real control issue or something. And it's like they're trying to control something or not take accountability for something, but also not worry about it, but they feel lonely without it. Imagine if me and you made the perfect combination. It's like us together, it would be perfect if. Because the Emperor is in the reverse and the Empress is in the upright. Somebody got it together and somebody don't in this reading. Because, ooh, I'm picking up on like somebody doing really well and somebody being indifferent about that. And it could be this Emperor because he's, look at this. The Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Hermit in the reverse. Next to the Empress. Like, why is he so bent out of shape? Maybe he wants to communicate, but he could be stopping himself from doing this because it's like, what's the point? What's the use? Ooh, somebody's not in a good energy. It's so bad, honey. Why they like this? It could be rejection, you know what I mean? Or maybe they rejecting other people. Or they may feel rejected by this Empress, whoever this is, but they watching. Is she still mad? And then they try not to think about it. Somebody's worried about like there being like competition for this Empress or something like that. What is the Empress worried about? It's like this Emperor in the reverse is worried about, I ain't fighting. I love her, but I'm not fighting for her. Especially if there are other people fighting for her. And she's like, I'm never going back to the version of myself that dealt with that bullshit. That's literally what I'm seeing. It's like he's worried about it. I'm hearing he's still worried about the wrong shit. And she's like, I'll never be her again. But she's talking about the old version of herself. So I don't think that these two are on the same page. And he's indifferent to her success or something like that. Or her new, I'm hearing, I got a new attitude. But it's not even like a F you. It's a F that bitch that I was. Because she was a dumbass. That's what the Empress is saying. It's like, I'm not the version of myself that gets disappointed like that ever again in my life. I'm not the I'll never be that bitch again. I don't even know who I shot that bitch. She's dead. Okay, somebody is like moving on. Not from this Emperor in the reverse, but who they were with that person. That's who I'm telling you. What's this commitment? Somebody's giving up on it. It's like they want to work on it. But they see, or somebody wanted to work on something here, but it's like, baby, if we got to be on the same page, why? Why is this not what happened with these two? Because somebody, I'm telling you, this masculine energy, the one that's all bent out of shape is the problem. I don't care what nobody say. Because he's showing up in the reverse on every front. King of Cups in the reverse. All that in the reverse, honey. The Emperor in the reverse. And then I'm not trying to just dig down because this could be a woman, this could be a man, however it resonates. Whoever the Emperor in the reverse is bent out of shape and could have been the reason that this ended. And somebody's like, and what they want deep down is to maybe talk about it or get things back on track, but they're so weighed down by this connection. But their ego is like, never. The right thing is poisonous. Like this person allergic to doing the right thing. So the Empress is just simply not going to worry about it because the part of me that was okay with you acting like that is gone. Okay? I don't need you to be the Emperor in the reverse. I need you to stand up. There's something like that going on. What about this family room? Yeah, somebody could be moving on from a home situation too, because it's like, this shit was so terrible. Like somebody could be, I'm holding out for what's going to make me happy. Somebody's like, I can't wait to get on the other side of this. It's like bad memories attached to a home. This says you're being asked to honor your worth. Okay? It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness, and that's simply not the case. And I feel like that's why you're not reconnecting with someone, especially if they're still acting an ass. And this says, however, you are worthy, you have inherent value, and it's time for you to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Stay where you feel anchored. It says the anchor at your side. Wait, with this anchor at your side, gains and trade come into view. If far away, mistakes and unsteady love face you. I feel like I'm talking to the Empress. Be careful. With the anchor by your side, gains and trade come into view. Far away, unsteady love. So I think we already saw that. And it's not about not working through your relationships and things that are worth saving and things like that. But it's about, I'm not going to stick around and be abused by anybody. You know, something like that. Or be disrespected by anybody, period. Aquarius. Well, I don't know what happened to Aquarius. But you ain't finna feed into no lie. You ain't finna feed into no liar. Maybe as soon as you found out that somebody was lying, or as soon as you find out, you're gonna pull out. You're gonna pull out your investment. Okay. I'm hearing it happens at a safe time. Or like in the nick of time, you're moving on. It's like, thank God you left when you did. That's what it's giving. You could be on to the next thing. Like, there could be actually something to celebrate here. You could be getting an offer. You may have almost felt, ooh, you almost got into something. You almost signed the contract. You almost entered that relationship. You almost got married to somebody, and you was feeling insecure about something, unsure about something. And you damn sure would have regretted it. You may be glad that you're grieving the fact that this never happened versus grieving the fact that if it did. You know what I'm saying? I know I probably didn't say that right, but the person lying. They're a liar. Magician in the reverse, Tower in the reverse, Moon in the reverse. Sorry. No. Children. Go ahead and give Jah all your thanks and praises. Be thankful that this didn't happen. You don't want to be with no damn liar. You know. And I'm not saying this, you know, we don't embellish here and there, and it's a liar. Like, I'm talking about somebody who is lies. You just want to know where you stand with this person, and you just didn't. They could have just had you, you know, this is somebody who got bitches. I'm sorry. It is what it is. This person got bitches, and it's just, it's like they're not even worth fighting through all of that mess. It's like by the time you get to them, it wasn't even worth it. So you could be experiencing a lot of success, but not on the emotional front right now. It's like things are excelling in this area of life, while on the other side, you're like, when am I going to stop running into assholes? You know what I mean? But the more that you accept that somebody was just a manipulative ass hole, you know, the better things get for you. It's like the easier it is for you to let this go. I don't know if you're waiting on closure, but if somebody's a liar, if lying was the reason that something fell apart, whatever has gone unaddressed, whatever lack of closure that there is, it's like, would you even get it from this person? You know what I mean? It's like you have to just kind of seal this one up for yourself. That's what this looked like. You know? Your good news is that you will be getting over this. I mean, sooner than later. I think you just still have questions, but baby, when you're dealing with a liar, them questions ain't never going to be answered anyway. Not all of them. Not completely. This says believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time to take that idea that's lived inside of your heart and bring it out into the world so that others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life and you will do exactly that. And pray for this person who just couldn't seem to tell the truth, you know? Because your fulfillment is on the other side of this situation. That's what this is looking like. I'm hearing the writings on the wall. They've shown you who they are. You just gotta believe it. What's your hesitation with that? Being alone. Feeling heartbroken, not moving on. Remembering the good times with this person. But I think when you think about the extremes that this took you through, it's like you go from like, this person took you from probably the most loving version of yourself to the most bitter bitch you've ever seen. And when you put those two together, it doesn't fill the cup. Okay? It's like soup. It's like really great and then really fucking bad only gets you halfway. Like it doesn't fill up the cup or something like that. I hope that makes sense. But there's nothing wrong with sending a prayer out and being grateful for the experience, because there's definitely something wonderful that's coming. Something that you believe for. But sometimes that shit come after you get your heart broke. It's terrible. So let's move on to Pisces. We made it to the end. To the rescue. Tomorrow's Monday. It's crazy how fast these weeks are rolling by, y'all. We in March. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. Pisces. Somebody could really like your smile. And I like your smile. Yeah. Somebody wants you to smile for them. They keep remembering your smile. The fantasy has been broken with you and someone. And maybe that's all they have to hold on to now is like pictures of when you were smiling at them. Something like that. Because I don't think y'all together no more. Something has stopped. You may have had to pull out your flashlight and really look at something. Like, is this worth what I'm going through? Who beat up Taurus? I love Taurus. Oh yeah, you're standing up for yourself this week. You're making a decision for yourself, though. It's not about anybody else. You need this disconnect. It's like you need to wean yourself off of whatever this was, because it's like you can't unsee what you've seen about it. Who is this? Like, what did you see? Or what will you see? As you need to move on, what you need to say? This kind of person that like gets mad at God when things happen in their life. You know what I mean? I don't know what that has to do with anything, but maybe if they lost you, now I'm hearing, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. You just don't feel good about this. It's like after going through so many things in your life, It's like, I love you, but I have no peace about you. And he's trying to distract himself even though he's still holding on and stressed the hell out. So someone could be telling you something this week. I'm telling you, why does this queen keep showing up in the reverse? Because she knows. This is like somebody who's this is like, I don't know. You know how rich people do stuff silently? It's like, this is like when shit go wrong or when shit about to go south and the black people have already left the room. I don't know. It's giving like somebody knew that something was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And they got the hell out of Dodge. I don't mean the black thing, y'all. It was just a funny. But it's giving like how the person in the room with the most money is not going to be the loudest one in the room. And they're not going to tell you what happened. It's like somebody got the information first. Somebody could just really be spiritually like very intuitive. This is your ass, Pisces. You knew what was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. It's also like a touch of affluence going on in your energy too. But I feel like you're this feminine energy. And you can acknowledge your love and still make the best decision for your future. That's what this is giving. And if it wasn't always that way, it is this week. He says you knew that was coming. What did they want to say? It's like this person's tried to start over elsewhere. But they're not talking about how they still want you. I'm not seeing any investment happening between the two of you. I'm not seeing anything actually happen. I'm just seeing that this is what's in the energy. What it is that I do see happening is y'all manifesting abundance. Okay? Ten of Pentacles, Magician, and the Abundance card. You're going to be chilling this week. Like... This says you're being asked to open to more abundance. Believe that you're deserving of it and believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it is on its way. With the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles, baby, this might make you forget about everything else I was just talking about. Because I don't see that as... Oh my God. It's like, do you want to deal with this energy, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords? Or do you want to focus on this energy? Magician, Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that choice up to you. You know what I mean? One of them definitely looks like a lot more fun, though. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can have this. And if you keep looking back at this bullshit, it's like, look at what you got going on, though. Look at what's coming for you. You could resonate with the Aquarius reading. This says the mountain is a foe and a cause for you to grieve. If no true and smart friend, these problems will help relieve. Some of you may be feeling like isolated. It's like, but you have a foe in your past or in your, you know what I'm saying, in your life, and they ain't right. And you could do good all by yourself. Because I'm not seeing you do bad by yourself. I'm seeing you do good by yourself. I just think that good things are happening in the midst of you getting over something terrible. And it's really on this person's mind, but I'm not seeing anything happen there. But I am seeing you manifest something much greater that's going to really take your mind off of this. So, and it's not that money can replace a person or anything like that. I feel like it's abundance in a lot of different ways, though. Like, your mindset's going to be changing. And you're going to realize that this person doesn't even fit into the picture that you're painting anymore. So, That's the tea, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.